Dun, 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 dun. Thumbs up for bad editing? Alright, well, what's up, people? I am Jen Second from Serverside Gaming, and this is going to be the first episode of my new series, Man vs. Minecraft. I went ahead and built me a couple tools, and basically I sailed on for time after time for a long time, got lost with just, a couple swords and whatever I salvaged from my boat, and I popped on this desert island. Well, first thing is, I see one of the rarest resources I've ever seen in Minecraft is clay. I don't see it that often, so might as well collect it. But basically what I'm doing in here is, I'm doing a Man vs. Wild style kind of thing with, Bear Grylls, because he is awesome, and I wanted to do that with Minecraft. Though, sadly, I won't be able to commentate exactly like Minecraft, because it's not or Man vs. Wild, but because it's not my style. But, yeah, these first couple of episodes are going to be boring and yada yada, because, I'm going to be scared of the dark and crappity crap, in a way, but, oh well, when we start exploring and getting deeper and crap, I should be good. But I'm just sitting here getting all this clay, and I get a little carried away right here, because, this is such a big goddamn deposit of this stuff, and I normally only find like 3 blocks, but I get carried away, and I forget, oh shit, there's water there. So, I just hop out, go grab some of this sand, and plug the hole so I can get the rest of my clay. Because, well, Man vs. Minecraft, you barely gotta worry about being good to the environment, because, I mean, damn, the environment's randomized, and if you take the entire resource out of it, it's not like it disturbs a semi-non-existent ecosystem. And I just grab a couple out of a hole. I don't know why I make it a perfect square. I guess my OCD from Lego building comes into this. But I plug up the water, and the amazing water logic that I love is that it just disappears once you fill the hole. I love that about this game. But, this game is so simple and so sandbox, it's incredibly fun because it just feeds on your own creativity. I've watched people play this on YouTube constantly, and they're building awesome castles and going deep into mining, and you know what, I decided, hell, let's try something different. Let's go Man vs. Wild style on this. Because, Bear Grylls, I just like him. I love his show. So, I'm about to get all my coal here, and I know it's going to get dark in a little while, so priority number 2 is to build a temporary shelter, because I don't want to stay here. There's, barely any resources here, so I'm not going to, stay. I'm going to collect all my coal. You see I got a lot there. But these cactuses, I found, in my experience, are good at repelling monsters. Anyway, so I'm gonna, check the time right there. But so I can help repel some monsters, even though, you can't stack them up right next to each other, which kind of sucks, but in a way you can make a teeny barrier. But, as you can see, all around me, seems like nothing but desert, so, first rise of the sun tomorrow, while the monsters end up getting all caught on fire and stuff. If there's any that spawn around me, sometimes I get lucky and nothing spawns near me. But, then I'll go off and I'll see if I can find a more fertile landscape. Keep checking the time because I know that sun is going to set soon. So I basically, my only plentiful resource here is frickin' sand. I'm going to make myself a sand hut. Well, with sand huts you can't make roofs, but you can at least put walls around you and make it so nothing can climb up above you. So normally I build, 3 blocks up and then a ceiling blocks above that, so in a way 4 blocks up, but normally I give myself 3 blocks of room, or less, depending on how tight and how quick I need to build my shelter. And because in this, I'm going to have multiple of these series, because this game is just bloody brilliant, but I'm going to have multiple of these, but this is going to be one series, another one's going to be, starting from the beginning and building awesome stuff, but now I'm going to start construction on my meager little shelter, just because I need to be protected from monsters. Yes, I have a sword, my knife, or as Bear Grylls in Bear Grylls Man vs. Wild, my knife, but some of these monsters, like the creepers, or reapers, whatever you want to call them, I call them what a lot of other guys on YouTube call them, the exploding penises, they'll just blow up. You know, I can take a spider, a couple zombies, not a werewolf, hell no. But, if we ever come in contact with a werewolf, I'll show you how I deal with werewolves if I don't have any gold. Because if I got a gold sword, as you can see right there, my avatar, I found a Bear Grylls avatar, and I said, oh my god, it's perfect. But see, I got this bit of wood left over when I broke my boat, so I'm going to use it to finish up this last hole in the shelter. And, you know, I know some people out there, why didn't you use the cactus? I don't like building with cactus. Plus, I had another plan for it. And as you can see, you know, I'm going to wall myself in a little bit with the cactus. I go out and I see, oh shit, that big square is setting. I got some time, so I'm thinking, you know, I'm in the process of thinking. But yeah, I had some torches, you know, just really, to be honest, my thing with the torches was just that, like, in a way, it's a campfire, quote unquote, but also just so when I go around at night, you guys can see. Because this game gets pretty damn dark sometimes. But I was thinking, oh wait, I could do something with clay. Wait, no, I can't. I didn't fire it yet, but now I'm gonna pretty much wall myself in with cactus, though I'm having a wee bit of problem because I forget, oh yeah, it can only be up by itself, kind of. It can be diagonal from stuff, but that's about it. Then you have my little trouble sunsetting. I'm freaking out a little bit. And I'm like, okay, that works. Wait, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Oh my god. I keep forgetting the property of the cactus because I'm panicking a little bit. And you don't want to do that in this round situation. You want to be able to get done and safe. And I'm like, alright, we'll stack this up. Then do something like out here, maybe? And I see it gives me a teeny bit of vulnerability here, but I'm not too worried because whatever funnels in there I should be able to take after I have tried to plug it up and failed epically. But as I was saying, I come to the decision, alright, well, I should be able to take whatever the hell comes through this hole. So I come back, I retreat by my fire. I know I'm standing on my fire, and physics say I'm going to die, but oh well. And, well, this will be the end of the first session. This is the end of beginning of my first night. And thanks for watching. I hope you guys like my content or stick around for better content later on. I'm Jen Sega from Surfside Gaming, signing out. Peace.